tariffs. So some of today's rebound was being credited to the administration saying they're taking off the hook with countries wanting to strike trade deals. Miguel Family Brand takes a closer look at negotiations.
Gonna be out here long. Just a quick
tariffs.
quick plugs and all that. And some
Trump says he's waiting for media this. He wrote, China wants to make a deal badly, but they don't know how to get it started. Comes after his threat Monday to ratchet up tariffs on China. Beijing withdraws threats of a retaliatory tariff against the United States.
Great relationship with President Xi. I hope it's going to stay that way. I'm very respect for China, but they can't do this with just. We're going to have one shot at this.
China said overnight pressure and threats are not the right way to make a deal, adding if the U.S. insists on engaging in a tariff and trade war, China will fight to the end.
My message is negotiate this as quickly as possible.
Hemesoff is a fifth-generation corn and hog farmer in Iowa. How important is China to you?
China's has been a good trade partner for agriculture. My concern, wondering if that market's going to continue to stay there. Whenever we get in these kind of situations, these trade wars, as we saw in the last one in 2018, China.
Okay. We got one person. Yo, crazy news in the sports world. Mike Malone has been fired, which is crazy work. Like, I'm trying to figure out what the hell. You know, I would say, what was that? Kobe Sports. Shout out to Kobe Sports out, you know what I'm saying? Denver, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, I sent he was live. I was just in his chat. Okay. Oh, why my shit keep on? Hello. I don't know why this thing keep going out like that. Well, maybe fuck around, have to restart it. But like I was saying, the Nuggets fired Mike Malone. The last week, this is literally the last week of the season. Right? They are literally in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make the playoffs. They're in the playoffs. I mean, they can end up in the play-in, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. You know, they're gonna be in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not they have a home first round series, that's still up for, you know what I'm saying? Still have to find all that out. But nonetheless, it don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. What's happening? RB, what's going on? We're here talking about these Nuggets firing Mike Malone today, or just a few minutes ago. That came up. I'm just like, wow, that's crazy. Like, I can understand it if they was, you know, had got knocked out the playoff hunt, they in the play-in and all of that, right? But like, they literally are still right there as one of the top teams. All right. I don't know. Hey, anybody that's watching, can you put a comment in the chat? Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Oh, I'm right here having technical difficulties dealing with this stupid site. Bring who back? Okay. But yeah, oh no, hey, RB, I'm talking about basketball. I'm not even talking about football. Yeah, that's crazy that they fired him. That is wild. But whoo, we'll see how all this plays out. Um, why is oh, I don't know where he went. He came in here, said his greeting, and I don't know where he went. So, hey, I want to ask y'all something. Okay. I got you. Pause. Let me get my other phone. I'm gonna try to do it. Okay. Hey, Carlos, if you still watching, you was back on. You is back on. I'm starting to feel like these sites don't want me to go live. Shit. Give me all these complications. But did y'all hear about Chris Jericho? Ooh-wee. Did y'all hear about Chris Jericho? So apparently Chris Jericho is considering going back to WWE. After he said he would not go back. He wouldn't even think about it. He was like, no way in the world am I going back to WWE. I'm not considering it. All right. And I'm like this, Jericho, you is like 52 years old, right? Are you going there to retire? Because that's pretty much the only thing they're going to have you for is to go on this retirement tour. You know, and I just think that he set the standard. Yeah, he set the standard of I can make it without WWE. I can go to a whole nother company and I can have I can put on one of the greatest matches in wrestling history when he went to New Japan. Now he did the good thing. He talked to Vince and so like boom, all right, cool. Then he goes and does that. We got introduced to the painkiller. Yeah. Yeah, that would be pretty much it. But when he went to AEW at the beginning, I'm like, this isn't you going from ECW to WCW to WWF. You are literally part of a foundation of a whole wrestling promotion that you helped start. You know, what you feel like Cody? You feel like Cody, I want to go back to But you was a star before you went to WWE. Cody was a nobody when he started. You know. So I don't know. I don't know, if it's actually going to happen. Let's see, they're already talking about. Right. Well, I mean, The Rock don't really need to pass the torch because the torch was already passed for him when they made Roman Reigns the tribal chief. You know, so I can see Rome, but Roman still got a lot left in the tank. Roman's not even 40 years old yet, is he? Well, he probably like late 30s. Hey, Muhammad, what's going on? Man, heel code in AEW, man, we wanted it. We wanted it. Jericho thinking that he's going to get what code. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Little Smokey was happening. From one family to another? I can see that. Oh, only thing is they would have to they would have to book Ron a lot better. Like, get rid of that music. Like, give him his old music back. You know? Like, just make him out to just be that badass, because Braun be getting his ass whooped sometimes, and that should not be happening. You know? Just chilling with the rest of the guys in chat. Oh, yeah, for sure. Jay, the thing with Reigns is he wants to go to Hollywood. Oh, yeah, he does. You know? But the thing about it is, though, he's going to end up doing what they all do. Double duty. You know, part-time wrestler, full-time actor. I think Hogan's the only one that did the double duty, but he was more of a full-time wrestler and part-time actor, which he really wasn't a good actor. Like, no holds barred. Okay, Hogan, I got you. Rocky 3. Okay, I got you, Hogan. I got you. But Suburban Commando and the Nanny, don't even get me started on that crappy show Thunder in Paradise. That watered down Baywatch show. Because that's all it was. They was trying to recreate another Baywatch, and it was trash. Ray and Sami Zayn. Oh, Sami Zayn is out. He's hurt. See, Roman Reigns wants to film No Holds Barred 2 with a with a hologram Zeus. Man, that movie, man. My dad went to take me to go see that movie at the drive-in. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Well, he got a good in being with her. Yeah, well, he they did that movie together, Hobbs and Shaw. And Roman was in that. So he already got the bug. Yeah, that hologram Zeus. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was saying. Yeah, my dad took me to the drive-in to go see No Holds Barred. You know, and that boy Zeus had me spooked as a kid. I'm like, why his eyes keep doing that? Hogan, and then they actually brought him in to wrestle too, which was funny. Hulk Hogan, I'm going to destroy you. And he had all that spit coming out of his mouth. Oh shit. Yep. Y'all did. Once you get that bug, man, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I gotta have more. You know. And it's unless it's like one of them big productions where you like to be gone for a whole year. Usually a movie shoots maybe about 2 months. Long ass days, but 2 months. Raw was pretty good. Now we got favors going around and shit. Dynasty was way too long of a pay-per-view. And that ending, like, this is the second pay-per-view in a row that AEW has had a horrible ending. Like, what are they doing? Like, you could say 3 pay-per-views in a row. Like, what are y'all doing? I don't know. It was some good matches, but the pay-per-view was just way too long. Like, Tony got to stop doing these 4-hour, like, you don't have to have a match. Like, he could have took like 2 or 3 matches off of there. And he could have just put it on Dynamite. Like 4 hours, actually it was 5 hours altogether when you include 0 hour. That's way too long. Okay. Oh, now these comments won't work. Okay. So far I'm doing okay, just dealing with it. Ooh, I hope you feel better. See, I didn't care much for Dynasty, but Raw was okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what be going on. Like, Tony, you don't have to have the whole roster on your pay-per-view. Okay. That's what Dynamite and Collision is for. Your big marquee matches you have on the pay-per-view. Mark Briscoe against Kyle Fletcher is not a marquee match. That's a TV match. And what was the other match that was on there that they could have put, on Dynamite? They could have even put it on 0 hour. You know, I'm drawing a blank. What was that? Well, I can't think of the other match, but Max with his titles is oh, let me see. See, Mox with the title is not working. Oh yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not. They got to get the title off of him. Bugs, jump and swerve made no sense to me. Okay, Carlos. Because a lot of people, when it happened, you know what I'm saying? Like, people were in the chat on Sunday, and a lot of people were like, well, why did this happen? Why did, you know what I'm saying? Like, as you said, it didn't make no sense. This is where it makes sense. Go back to last summer. After Forbidden Door, it was right around, it was in between, it was like in July, right? It was in July. I want to say it was in July. And there was a backstage segment because the Young Bucks have been trying to acquiesce to Swerve. Like, yeah, you're the world champion. Yeah, you know, and being that you're the world champion, we're going to back you in this, that, and the third. So, and then there was another backstage segment where Swerve kind of let them know, like, I don't need your help, woo, but basically disrespected me, as Swerve does, right? So Swerve leaves, and they're standing there, and I can't recall exactly what they said, but their expressions on their face was like, he's going to pay for that. Or they might have said that he's going to pay for that. Because now that's coming back to me. I want to say that the Young Bucks, when Swerve disrespected them, said that he's going to pay for that. So now keep in mind, the Young Bucks had their own thing going on, and then they ended up leaving. They was gone. They did, you know, the whole New Japan thing again, you know, and then word was that they was coming back, but nobody didn't know exactly when they was coming back. Well, payback, you know, they cost Swerve the world title. And now we're going to see what's going on. Now, I don't know if this actually, because I've heard some people say that the Young Bucks are now going to be aligned with the Death Riders and they're going to combine the two or whatever. I'm like, I don't see that happening. I think it's just the fact of they were coming back. They said they were going to get Swerve back, and they was just waiting for the right time to do it. And costing Swerve the world title was the right time to do it. I know it sucks. It was stupid. You know what I'm saying? But that's where it makes sense at. See, Young Bucks are the VIP. They can do pretty much. Oh yeah. See, Muhammad, most likely that's yeah, but the casual fan ain't going to be remembering that far back. Yeah, well, that's what Dynamite is for, because it's going to be like, you know what I'm saying, as bad as it was, is the intriguing part is, well, what's going to happen next, you know? And this is where on Dynamite you find out why they did it, and that's where the casual fan will go back and be like, oh, okay, I do remember that one day, you know. We will, but I'm not the casual fan. Oh yeah. Not at all. You have an earache, it's usually a tip. Oh yeah, that can dent the Young Bucks is the reason why CM Punk left AEW. No. That would be Jack Perry. Now, did the situation with the Young Bucks contribute to it? Yes, because they didn't want to do business. Punk was willing to do business still. That was a lot of money. Talk about some realism in wrestling. That was as real as it got. And that was a lot of money that the Young Bucks, that Tony Khan left on the table. I'm not going to say Kenny Omega because Kenny Omega wanted to do business. The Young Bucks and Jack Perry, you know, and it sucks because, yes, we have Punk. I mean, think about this. The story going on with Punk now, okay, cool. It's being booked good. But in the reality of it, we've seen this before. You know what I'm saying? We didn't see, did Drew and CM Punk wrestle when Drew was first? No, because they were both heels at the time. So yeah, no. So that was intriguing because that match never happened. Now think about the matches that Punk could have had. Punk and Omega. $1 million gate. Boom. Punk and here we go. Punk and Ricky Starks versus the Young Bucks. You know, think about the people that have come along. Punk. Hey, look, I'll tell you what. If you put Punk in there with Daniel, if you give Daniel Garcia to Punk, Daniel Garcia will shine in that program. Because Punk is that good. Punk and Ospreay. Oh my God. $1 million gate out the box. Punk and Okada. Come on now. See, yeah, now they have to show and explain the reason behind it. Yep. Exactly. That's a good question. That's a good question. I know I know he's chilling somewhere with Anna J. Man, that's what I'm saying. Now he goes by freaking, yeah. What up, though? Punk versus Jamie. Yo, I've said I got one more. Look, I have one more match left in me. At 46 years old, I have one more match left in me. I would just need about a good 6 months of training first to knock off the rust, you know, and get back into shape and all that. But I got one more match left in me. RV salute. Yeah, I'll fuck Punk up. And you know what? And this is look. I know some people be like, "Oh, Jay Millie, you cap, you cap. You couldn't do that. You couldn't do that." But most people on here don't know about my talking skills. I would outcook Punk on the mic. I would fry him up on the microphone. fry him up. And I like Punk. But the Punk that we're getting now, I would eat him up. Give me the Punk in AEW. Give me the Punk back in 2011. Yeah, we'll put on the best promos ever in wrestling. But put me in there with Punk now, I will cook him on the mic. Because he like to be real, yo, I will get real with him. Yeah, Anna Jay, yo, Muhammad, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. See, you better take that last match before. Yeah, boy, that shit right there. Yo, I'll tell you, yo, I'll put the bug in the ear and I'm going to keep on bringing it up. As a matter of fact, how I could do it, I could go on the Twitter. I should go on the Twitter and I should post that. I should pose that question and I should tag Swerve. Swerve. Yeah, I should tag Swerve, Booker T, Nick Khan, Triple H, Tony Khan. Yeah, at All In. And then I encourage, if y'all want to see that, if y'all, because I know a lot of us have been want to see an AEW versus WWE type thing. And Booker T essentially represents WWE. Let's go. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that today. I'm going to do that today. Yo, hey, yo, Miles, can you get this idiot up out of here? This fucking troll. Bow, 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 bow. Sure, I got rid of him. No new friends. You got that right. But hey, y'all, I'm sorry I gotta cut this short. But y'all see Facts is still trying to antagonize me. I'm gonna share his post and talk about how he's supposed to be this and that, but he's supposed like come on now, like leave Dub alone. Dub ain't bothering you. Leave me the fuck alone. I ain't thinking about you. So, but I will be back on later on, y'all. After NXT tonight, we're gonna do another music stream. So with that said, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Tuesday, and I will be back at y'all again. And like always, we gonna keep it cracking, stay militant, and we about this bitch. Peace.